How you doing, Scorpio? Welcome back to Rose Intuitive Tarot Oracle. I appreciate y'all being here. I know your birthday coming up soon. You got a week before Scorpio season starts. Woohoo! Anyway, what was this? Yeah, so if you'd like to connect with me for a reading, you can at roseintuitivetarot@gmail.com. If you would like to cash at me for a donation, you can at #AMEROE. But let's get into your message. I'm quite excited for it. It looks like we definitely got some, a really good message coming out for you here. So we got high value. Ooh, this rarely comes out. The Empress self-worth will not settle. Beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. This is you, Scorpio. Boom, boom, boom. Gorgeous. Then we got make it rain. I think we all can guess what this means. It says blessings, entrepreneurship, manifest in abundance, legal matters in your favor, windfall emotion. Stack it up, Scorpio. Stack it up. You're stacking up, Scorpio. Anyway, so that's exciting. So then we got the card. It's called Bad Reputation. So this is something you could possibly be worrying about, Scorpio. We got the Six of Wands, which is, it talks about like kind of how you want to move forward, like in your career life, and how you want to expand, and like how you want to have that freedom to, just succeed and make that money. But then we got, the Two of Cups. Which talks about like how, you see that if you were to have a good reputation, you would be able to move forward. So you might be experiencing a little bit of delays when it comes to work sectors. But it will be okay because your reputation may not be as bad as you think it is. This could just be a block you're creating for yourself. And if it is something outside, there's ways to work on that. Or again, work on your own business. That's always important. Find something you're good at. Then we got the Feeling It Again, which talks about it says real connection affects sparks flying. But I think in this case, for you, it's talking about you need to have patience. It's talking about your money and how you're a hard worker. Saying you need to have some resilience. So it's just saying like, even though you may be tired, you may be drained, you may have barely any energy, the tower is going to fall somewhere in your life, which means like, when destruction sometimes happens, whether it looks like it's bad or whatever, it may not be as bad as you think it is. But it's always to clear and make anew for something brand new to come in, because you got the World coming in, which is, about success and achievements and, just positive things. So again, you got the Make It Rain card. So I wouldn't really truly like be upset about that. But let's get into this Hoodoo Tarot that this first time I used it on TikTok, but I used it on YouTube back in the past. So let's get into it. Ancestors, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know, ancestors? Okay, we're going to take... I'll just say that. What does Scorpio need to know, ancestors? Anything Scorpio may need to know. I may pause it here and there just so, I can find it a lot quicker, because I do read out the book when it comes to this, but I'm still working on learning it. So we got the Big House, but it kind of came like sideways, so I'll read good and bad, just so you can know both. So I'm going to pause it real quick. Okay, so it says, when the Big House comes up in a reading, it may be trying to prepare for you for sudden change. Like I said, that's why you got that tarot card. And the subsequent trauma that will come from it. That's what, yeah. There will be no opportunity to adjust. You will simply have to deal with things the best way you know how. If you are not a big embracer of change, or you don't like surprises, life is about to suck big time, but it doesn't have to. The best thing to do when you get this news is to fight the urge to resist or deny whatever is occurring, and try your best to look on the bright side. If there is no bright side or you presently unable to see it, then seek support immediately. Reach out to family, friends, and neighbors, or call a hotline and talk to someone. It is important that you have people around now that can keep you focused and grounded as the winds of change uproot all that seems permanent. If you receive the big house in a reading, consider the following. Your plans may be disrupted in a way you can't imagine. Is this a breakdown or a breakthrough? In what way does this change hurt your ego? Things may actually turn out better in the end. What or who do you need to help you through this difficult time? There's a danger of going completely off the rails. Mind your temper, and just like that, it's over. Pick up the pieces, let it go. How could this experience inspire you to new heights? Why do you think that idea just came out of the blue? Perhaps it's not such a big surprise at all. You weren't ready to see it. The truth hurts. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This was like, it was a lot to take in, you know. But it's gonna be okay, and that's why, you know, Scorpio is all about change, because you're all about transformation. You're Death card in tarot, so boom, change all for you, and it's gonna be positive. I promise you. Just give it time. So then you got the Four of Coins. You got financial security, material gains, and sound investments. Inheritance, careful budgeting, living within one means, conservatism, and saving for a rainy day. So it's saying save your money. Don't go out there and spend. Then you got Mother of Knives. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. So the Mother of Knives is the archetype of the warrior queen. On the positive side, she is perceptive, analytical, forthright, witty, independent, resilient, highly intelligent, deep, and sets clear boundaries. And then you got the Seven of Sticks. It's like an alligator head. Yeah. So it says, standing your ground, strength in adversity, defending your beliefs, the final showdown. A fair competition, protest resisting authority, protecting what's rightfully yours, and the ability to summon your inner strength. So be strong for the coming time frames that may be coming to you. Let's figure out what you're calling in. Divine, what is Scorpio calling in? What is Scorpio calling in, Divine? Okay. So, it says adaptability. Flexibility is key to success. Adjust your approach without losing sight of your goal. Stay open to change today. Shift your methods if needed, but stay committed to the vision. So again, boom, stay focused. Self-sabotage may be occurring. Consciously rewire your thinking to support your success. So be careful of self-sabotaging. And it says hope. It says believing in better days lifts your spirit. Optimism fuels emotional resilience. All the great stuff. Then you got your energy may be misaligned. Recalibrate by shifting into a positive state. So you need to work on being positive, Scorpio. But this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the message. I know it's a lot, but things are changing for the better. Remember that. Bye, Scorpio.